Hi, my name is Jose. I am 43 years old and I live in Nairobi, Kenya. I work at Missions of Hope International. However, I pair up with Africa Fire Mission and I work at Africa Fire Mission as the fire safety advocate. How I learned about Africa Fire Mission was interesting because through Facebook, one of my friends shared a post that there was a symposium that is going to happen in Thika. And that time I was in my life of transition, getting to know what my purpose is supposed to be. I braved myself without any invitation, stepped into Thika, went there and I enrolled myself in a community fire prevention class. I have a 12-year-old son, I'm a single father. And there's one day that my son kept on really bugging me because I was trying to avoid going to the fire station. So one day he asked me, hey, do you mind taking me to the fire station? But then there was another friend of mine who was visiting from America and he wanted to know how the life is. And the culture apparently of America, I'm not sure if this is the thing, in any new place that you go, at least just go to see the firehouse and get to know how people are. So I suggested the firehouse, he accepted. That was mind-blowing because you remember that was my transition time in 2017 thereabouts. That was my transition time from being a mobile phone engineer. I was working with Samsung mobile phones. Now I was like so empty, what can I do with myself? So we went to Nairobi County, downtown fire station. So my son was taken through everything. And the moment he was put the helmet, he said to me, and it was so surreal. He said, Dad, when I grow up, I want to be a firefighter. That hit home. I said, do you know what, son? When I grow up, I want to be a firefighter. Of course, I grew up in a few months, 4 or 5 months. That's now when I said, I have to make my son proud. And of course, surprisingly, that's where God wanted me to. I strongly believe that. And that was 6 years ago. Yeah. Africa Fire Mission is really unique. And how the partnership with Missions of Hope International came to be is that Missions of Hope saw a need of fire advocacy, fire prevention. And in one of their trips to America, the founder of Missions of Hope got to talk with Nancy Moore. And in their talk, Nancy Moore revealed that, hey, her husband is a firefighter. Somehow the next year, Dave came through. And when he saw the need of fire prevention in Kenya, history has it, he actually resigned his job. And 11 years later, he's here. And we not only do train, but also we encourage. We work with the core community. What do I mean by that? We work with the neighborhood vigilance people, the women groups, their chairmen on the ground. So that synergy that Missions of Hope brings, Africa Fire Mission blends with. And number two, sometimes because of the 11 years that we've been on the ground, we might be going to a region that Missions of Hope has not been into. For example, like in Kilifi. We went to Kilifi and through that, our fire safety advocacy, we now have a school, we have a church, and also a missionary. And I can go on and on, just saying how Africa Fire Mission has brought life to Missions of Hope and how Missions of Hope has brought life to Africa Fire Mission. Future volunteers who are traveling to Africa. Let me start from the end. By the time you go back to America, after you visited, your life will never be the same. You might be doubting, what skill shall I bring? What information, what new information will I bring? You need to understand, when Dave Moore came here, there were only 2 fire trucks for a population of 5 million people. It's unfathomable. So the skill that you have You're going to build relationships. You'll have so much information. It's only time. In fact, you'll go like, Nancy, I wish you could have made this like 2 weeks. The change and the smiles that I'm seeing from these volunteers is amazing, is spectacular. So you as the volunteer, you want to come? Sign up. Let me paint a picture. Of 20 students in the fire prevention class, guess how many know how to stop, drop, and roll? Yep, 0. So the things that you take for granted go like, yeah, they know it. No, they don't. Have a mindset of serving. If you're a fire chief, you're coming to serve. If you're a captain, you're coming to serve. If you're a firefighter, you're coming to serve. You'll be amazed of how much you're going to see and how much worth that money you're going to spend will be worthy.